Dominic, welcome back to Barcelona. You were a finalist here, of course, last year. What are your memories of that great run?
It's always a great pleasure to come back to a tournament where I played well, where I've made a run into the finals. And I mean, in general, it's a great tournament in a private club. Played the first time here 2014. I qualified and I had a good run, so almost only good memories. And especially if you go deep in a tournament last year, you can't wait to be back.
And coming here straight from Monte Carlo, how would you assess your transition back onto clay so far?
Actually, it was way better than I expected. I had some time off, which I didn't want to after Indian Wells, after the injury, and then I was winning 2 really good matches, and Rafa was too good. So it was a good week last week for me, and yeah, my goal is that it just gets better and better this week and the next, which are coming.
And you're widely regarded as one of the best players on this surface. What do you think? What do you think are the most important attributes to play on clay?
It's a little bit more physically, I think, the game. There are some longer rallies. If you look on Monte Carlo, there were so many matches over 2.5 hours, which is a difference than to the hard courts. And then as well, I have bigger swings. I like to be a little bit more far behind the baseline, and it doesn't matter on clay. You can do it, can return from a little bit more far back, and these are all things which are working on clay very well, which are not that easy on the other surfaces.
And this part of the season tends to be where you have a lot of success, rack up a lot of points. Can you see that happening again this year in the build-up to Roland Garros?
I hope so, otherwise I'm out of the top 10, which I don't want. So of course I've got a little bit of pressure, but yeah, the main thing is that I play well, that I enjoy all this, because it's a great part of the season in Europe. No long travels for me, so it's important also to enjoy, and then of course I hope that I make many points.
And you touched on it briefly about how this is a working tennis club here in the middle of Barcelona. There are a handful of tournaments like this across the year, so what makes it so unique?
It's a very traditional tournament here, and well, we play in many places all around the year, which are quite new, which are built, which are really amazing modern sites, but this one here is so traditional, and in a private club where you can feel that when there is no tournament, there's the normal club life, there are the members playing, which is really great. And I mean, in general, it's such a beautiful club which only exists in Europe, I guess, and it's a pleasure to come here.
Thank you, Dominic.